Allison Rogers. Allison, not a good day to take a walk today.
No, not today, especially right now. I know if you're starting to get off work or school and you're wanting to get outside, enjoy the nice warm air that we've had throughout a lot of today. Your time is limited because we have thunderstorms that are now starting to pop up across greater Cincinnati, especially along the Ohio River here. And I do think these are going to start to become a little bit more numerous and likely going to be the name of the game for the rest of this evening. So right now we have some thunderstorms that are a little bit stronger, starting to see some lightning coming down with these. These are popping up just south of the 275 loop. So this northern cell here now starting to move into Florence and Crestview Hills, potentially going to impact the airport there fairly soon. So if you know anybody who's taking a flight or maybe flying in, that's something to definitely keep in mind. In addition to that, we have this other cell here in Switzerland County and Ohio County, Indiana. That's starting to make its way closer to Rising Sun south of Aurora here, and that's going to move across the river into Boone County, likely going to impact areas right around Union. In addition to that, we have another little cell that's starting to pop up in Campbell County. This one right here along 27, if it can hold together and continues to strengthen, which it's starting to look like it's beginning to do so, I would say heads up to New Richmond, areas south of Alexandria as well. So with these little cells that are starting to pop up now, it's likely that they produce lightning. We're already seeing that happening. Some briefly heavy downpours, and then hail is certainly a possibility, as is the potential for some briefly gusty winds too. Now, as we go through the rest of tonight, keep in mind we do have the potential for severe weather here tonight. SPC does have us in a slight risk and an enhanced risk for areas of greater Cincinnati. So we are watching and monitoring for some of these storms to become strong, if not severe. Still tonight, all modes of severe weather are on the table. That tornado threat, though, is on the low end for tonight. As we head into tomorrow, though, the potential for severe weather increases. That threat really starts to increase, especially east of I-75 and then areas near I-70. So for tomorrow, we actually have a moderate risk issued by the SPC, very rare for us here in this area. It's level 4 out of 5 for the likelihood of those storms becoming strong enough that they become severe. So throughout the rest of tonight, I'm going to walk you through the next couple of hours here in Futurecast. We'll have that potential for scattered showers and thunderstorms, of which could become strong if not severe. Then overnight, after midnight, we're talking 3 o'clock in the morning or so, we'll see a line of rain moving through. This is going to bring us the potential for some strong winds. Again, heavy rainfall is a possibility here overnight. This likely wraps up by the middle of the day tomorrow. So this is going to be round number 2, including what we see this evening. That's round number 1. Overnight, we're talking heavy rain, thunderstorms. There is still severe potential overnight as well. Then that break, middle of the day tomorrow. This is going to be key to whether or not we can see our atmosphere recharging, because if we don't get this break and we end up with additional showers tomorrow middle of the day, that could throw a little bit of an issue our way for the potential for severe weather tomorrow. But the timing I really want you to keep in your mind is 4 to 9 o'clock tomorrow night, because this is when we have the greatest potential for severe weather. All modes still on the table. We're talking the potential for heavy rainfall, damaging winds, some hail, and then tornado threat as well. And that tornado threat's looking a little bit more likely. So picking Futurecast back up here at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, that midday break, if it can happen, will start to refuel, and starting in the afternoon, right around 4 o'clock or so, we're going to see another line of thunderstorms move through. That's going to bring us the greatest likelihood of seeing strong thunderstorms, some of which, again, could become tornadic, so we'll be watching for that potential as well. Moving forward over the next 24 hours, this is the time to make sure you have ways to receive those warnings for tomorrow and tonight as well. Of course, keep that in mind too, but especially tomorrow, make sure you have a way to receive those warnings. You notice the red here, we do have tomorrow as an alert day because we are under that moderate risk of severe weather. Again, very rare that the SPC includes us. After tomorrow, it's going to be much cooler heading into the next several days before we warm up this upcoming weekend. Ashley and Shereen.